Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Evan. Welcome to Season 7, Episode 3 of The Pulse.
We have a great show for you today, including a brand new game show segment, a new DIY segment from Tayson, and more.
But first, I caught up with a student who made a brand new app for the school. This is Paul Molchansky. Paul recently developed a new app on the App Store. It's called the TD Christian app.
Evan, can you remember what you were learning back in kindergarten?
Probably not to eat my crayons.
Let's take a look at what the kindergarten class of King Christian was learning a few weeks ago. On our Period 3 Focus Day, the grade 12 engineering block had a special visit from King Christian School kindergarteners who spent the day playing and learning about robots. Let's check it out.
Today, for Focus Day, we have third period physics, where we'll be teaching little kids how to play with robots and whatnot, how to program, how they work, and hopefully inspire them to be the innovators of the future. So, gotta start small.
Owen, what are you doing here today?
I'm learning about Lego robotics at school.
What do you think of high school students?
It's really cool and a little scary and a little nervous, but it's very fun.
This type of education is important because society is changing. A whole generation ago, there were tons of jobs that were available that didn't require technical skills, but those are starting to decrease. It's in the early stages, but there's already transports that drive across the Southwest, and they have no drivers. This is becoming a normal part of our world.
What do you get out of a day like this?
Well, you get really tired, but you get to have a really great time working with kids and teaching them new things, and it's kind of just a really fun experience. It takes a lot of patience, and you have to be able to adapt what you're doing to the way they want to do things, for sure.
It looks like chaos, but it's not. It's actually organized chaos. The kids are having an amazing time learning how to do something they probably would never be exposed to. And it's really cool being able to learn from a grade 12 buddy. I know for my son Charlie, at first he was nervous to be hanging out with a grade 12, but now that he's here and spending the day with them, learning all these things from them, he thinks it's amazing. And he told me earlier he would rather go to high school than his school that he currently goes to.
It was a very successful day for both King Christian School and the grade 12 class. Hopefully they'll come back next year. For The Pulse, I'm Allie.
Hi, I'm Owen, and you're watching The Pulse.
The The peach.
No.
The pills.
No.
Oh, I got it. The pixie.
It's the pulse.
It's been a while since we learned about Project 2020.
Rena has a story on Phase 1 starting this summer in our parking lot.
So, Mr. Gendring, tell us a little bit about the building process this summer.
As soon as you guys head out of school and start having fun all summer, I'm going to start digging up the parking lot and do what they call yard piping, which is all of the sewers and the storm drainage so that the construction can begin in March of next year.
Is there going to be a new entrance for the school parking lot?
Yes, there will be. It'll be coming through where the fire hall entrance is. The old entrance will be closed when you guys come back to school in the fall.
What could we as students do to help with Project 2020?
Tell your parents and your family and everybody to support it. Unless you want to come and use a shovel this summer and work with me.
For the Pulse, I'm Rena.
And now we're going to show you a brand new game show called Try Not to Laugh.
Thanks to Thomas Pelosi in grade 11 for the suggestion. Hi, I'm Allie, and this is a new segment called Try Not to Laugh. We're going to get two contestants to fill their mouth with water and watch the funny videos that we put together. The winners are the pair that don't laugh.
Prick my neck.
We'll be right back after these important messages.
We're the yearbook class.
And we want your photos.
The best way for you to get cool photos of you and your friends into the yearbook is to send them to us.
These can be candid photos or from a school event or class trip this year.
Taking a photo with your smartphone is perfectly fine.
Simply send your photos or a link to Mr. Peralta's email address or through Edsby.
Please send any photos in before May 17.
Thanks from the yearbook class.
You are watching The Pulse.
It's time now for Biblical Wisdom and Teacher of the Week.
But first, let's find out some future plans from the grade 12s.
The Bible is full of wisdom, like these verses about patience.
Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick-tempered displays folly.
Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up.
Better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city.
Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord.
Be still before the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes.
The Bible. The first step is simply to open it up.
What?
What makes Miss Jarda a good teacher?
She's a really good listener and she encourages her students to speak more in English.
She's really kind and gentle with everybody, and she always helps us, and that's a really good thing.
You're watching, you can all yell back for a pulse. You're watching the pulse. Can you do it louder than that? You're watching the pulse. One more time. You're watching the pulse. Thank you so much.
In our first show this season, Ev and I put together a satisfying video. And let's face it, it really wasn't satisfying.
So this episode, John and Ben decided to produce an unsatisfying video.
And then we have another DIY project from Tayson. Enjoy!
Welcome to my second DIYs with Tayson. Today I'll show you how to make your very own file organizer. I hope you enjoy! For this DIY, you'll need a cardboard box, some scissors, an X-Acto knife, a ruler, a hot glue gun, some skewers, and some dividers. To decorate it, you'll need a pencil box, some paint, some washi tape, a sharpener, and these cute emoji erasers that I found. Let's paint our box whatever color you'd like. Measure to the desired height and then cut it out with an X-Acto knife. Now cut off the sharp end of your skewers. Now hot glue your skewers on the dividers. Now put them in the box. Now hot glue some cardboard on your skewer so it doesn't come out. Add in more and more dividers. 2 and 3. Time to start decorating. Let's add in our pencil box. Time to put in our sharpener. Add some emergency sticky notes just in case. Time for the best part, these great emoji erasers. Add on some washi tape. Now let's test this file organizer out. My locker was too full, so let's use an unused one instead. I had a lot of fun making this file organizer. If you have any DIY ideas, please let me know. I'm Tayson, and you're watching The Pulse.
Let's watch a few more contestants as they try not to laugh.
Take my dad. I'm gonna pick my dad. Pick my dad.
We haven't started yet. Do you want to try again? Yeah. Okay, go.
Up next is Student of the Day. Remember, if you want to nominate someone, you must tell us why they deserve to be Student of the Day.
And then we have class update.
So why did you nominate Matthew?
Well, originally I nominated him for his commentating during OFSA, but I nominated him just because he's a great guy, good friend, and he's really funny.
So what's your favorite memory of you and Matthew?
It's probably when we were taking some steel wool photos up at my cottage, and we had a fire going beside us, and so Matt decided that it would be a smart idea to take his gloves off and then put his hands in the fire to warm them, and he ended up almost getting himself burnt, and then he took his hands away, and then he was freezing, and it just went back and forth for the entire time, and then the fire ended up dying because he was paying attention to his hands and not the fire.
Congratulations, Matthew. Here you go.
Let's hear for Matthew, everyone.
Congratulations on being Student of the Day, Matt.
Well, it's time to go to class. We hope you enjoyed today's show.
If you would like to appear on Try Not to Laugh, send us an email. For The Pulse, I'm Allie.
And I'm Evan. Pulse out.